Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you something very interesting, because if anyone has data on how people in their late teens or in their 20s or early 30s think, it's me. Because for the last many years I have been a personal development guy on Instagram, and I have been receiving hundreds and hundreds of messages of people sharing their deepest desires, hopes, fears, dreams with me. And I am seeing patterns in there. I'm seeing that 90% plus of people who are not able to reach their potential are basically facing the similar kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, their mindsets, their excuses that are so dangerous that they are actually crippling their own growth. So I will be sharing with you these four with the hope that you can recognize that if you lie in one of these four categories, you're not the only one, and also that these can be broken, these should be broken for your growth. So let's dive in the video. The first excuse is that I got unlucky. I cannot even tell you how many people blame the external circumstance for anything that has gone wrong in their life. COVID happened and hence this has happened to me. My boss didn't turn out to be nice, hence I'm not able to progress. I was born in a middle class family, so I don't have access to opportunities that person might have. Or I just got unlucky for whatever the reason is. What is actually happening deep under the surface is that people are trying to put the blame on the external circumstance to protect their ego and their image, first in front of their eyes and then in the eyes of the society. Because if you take in the responsibility of saying that I might have fucked up, then you have to destroy your ego. And now the truth is that this one category of excuse that I got unlucky is biggest growth hindrance for you. The opposite is that if you start owning up to the idea that, hey, every time I failed, every time things go wrong, every time there's an obstacle, every time things didn't go according to the plan, I might have done something wrong and there is an opportunity of growth. What are the learnings? This frees you up. This puts you all the way into a trajectory of growth that you can sustain over years and years. All the excuses that I gave you above, COVID happened, or I was born in a middle class family, and all that have happened with me as well. My business was dependent on world travel. When travel stopped, my businesses fall. I could just sit there and say, damn, I just made it and then COVID happened. No, that's not. Every time any kind of obstacle happens, you actually get time to reflect on, develop new mental models, develop better strategies, enhance your life, enhance your growth. And you reach a stage where you realize that these are the best things that have happened with you. You are able to break out of your own shackles when you are able to take in the defeat and then proceed ahead with new mental models, new strategies. So next time, never ever blame the external circumstance for whatever has gone wrong with you. It is the reality of everyone who has made it, who is successful, who is on the growth trajectory, that they also face all the similar external problems that you face. The second biggest excuse that most people are making, maybe even you, is that I don't have time. This is the single biggest excuse you can give yourself. But the reality is that all the people that you follow, they might be influencers, they might be great founders, they might be leaders, they might be any role model that you have, they might be celebrities. These are people as normal as you do, are much more busy than you, but they have understood their priorities better. If watching an episode of your favorite season on Netflix with breakfast, lunch and dinner is a priority for you, yes, then you don't have time. If hanging out with your friends every day after university or every day after work and taking Friday nights and Saturday to unwind and just get drunk is the priority for you, then yes, you don't have time. If weekends are for you to rest and detox and refresh yourself, then yes, you don't have time. I'm not saying that all these things are wrong. I pretty much do and have done all of these things. What I'm telling you is to cultivate awareness that when I choose to do these things, watch a Netflix episode or hang out every day or this and that, I am actually prioritizing these things over better, more growth-based activities in my life. And I'm aware of that. I just want you to know, to come out of this excuse that you have time, you're just prioritizing other things. And that shift in mindset will start making you see time differently. And whenever required, whenever you want to go all in, whenever you feel like that this project or this business or this side hustle is more important for you, you will be able to take time from these other priorities and dedicate it into this. But if you always keep telling yourself that I don't have time, I'll not be able to do a side hustle, I'll not be able to create content, I'll not be able to do Amazon business or anything that you want to do but you're not able to do because you don't have time, then you're making it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead of cultivating the awareness that you actually have time, you're just dedicating it into different activities. So that's your lame excuse number 2. I don't have time. And the third lamest excuse that I get to hear from most people is that they're blaming their parents or their upbringing for everything they are today. You know what? One of the biggest problems of this social media therapy is that all these posts that are blaming some external circumstance or classifying disorders into personalities keep circulating in social media, and when they come in front of you, you start retrofitting yourself. Oh yeah, this disorder applies to me. This happened with me, hence I'll only be able to be this kind of person. Okay, I need a therapy. Okay, I need this. Okay, I need that. You are retrofitting all the problems or all these share-worthy things that have been made by other people and they have just come onto your feed. You're retrofitting your life, your personality according to those posts. And this is one of the biggest problems I've been noticing in the youth, thousands and thousands of youth across different countries. And my point here is not to debate whether or not we are the product of our upbringing or what your circumstance might be. All I'm telling you is that if you keep blaming your parents or your upbringing for who you are today, you will never be able to take control of your life. And if you're not able to take control of your life, you will not be able to start your journey of growth. It is not your past that defines you. It is what you choose your future to be defines you. And my last excuse for you in this video is that my friends will make fun of me. This is one of the deepest fears of our generation, that we don't do things that are ambitious, courageous, have a risk of failing just because we know the moment we start this journey, our friends start talking negatively about us, start making fun of us, and they do it in this banter way, but we get affected by it. And I'm not going to say detach yourself from your friends, but I'm going to say, and this is my personal experience, to your friends that I am busy with work commitments, and detach yourself from that group for about 6 to 12 months. And you might end up losing friends, that's perfectly fine. But you need to detach yourself and always say that I am busy with work commitments for a while, because in the first 3 to 6 months, friends take most pleasure in making fun of anything new that you're trying to do. There's a dialogue in 3 Idiots as well. दोस्त जब फेल हो जाए तो दुख होता है, दोस्त जब फर्स्ट आ जाए तो और भी दुख होता है. This is the human psychology. Our friends, most of them, actually want us to stay like them, not go too much ahead, not try to do something that will make us successful, because that is how the society generally works. Society wants you to stay average because that makes the society feel good about themselves if you are average as well. But that's not the whole picture. Once you detach yourself from friends, you realize that some of these friends will make conscious effort to support you, to spread positivity in your life, to get connected with you, to be there for you emotionally and every other way that is required. And those are the true friends. For other people, it's better that you start subtracting them from your life, and over time you realize that you will actually attract even better people who take pleasure in your growth and you take pleasure in their growth. So those friends then end up becoming your core circle. So my point here is that it is true across cultures and countries that when you're trying to do something different, especially if you're in your late teens and early 20s, your friend circle will be a huge pain in the ass, but you'll have to deal with them. You'll have to detach yourself and start whatever this thing that you're trying to start, and follow your heart, experiment, fail, ups and downs, and then over time, this journey just becomes really good and you have a lot of people to share this journey with as well. So with that, we have come to the end of our video, which were the 4 excuses that might be hindering your growth. And I hope that if any of this excuse is the excuse that you have been making as well, you're able to recognize now that this is one of those 4 main excuses that more than 90% of the people make that hinders their growth as well. And again, these excuses become self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you make them, the more they start becoming true. So I hope you're able to recognize this, put an end to that, and over time start your growth journey. In the comments, tell me what other topics you want me to speak. Like this video if you find it valuable, and subscribe to my channel so that every week I can share with you one awesome video that will help you in any way possible. See you.